some reason I'm plugging it in and it's not responding. It is responding. It's lighting up. And then it's not moving, which is bizarre. I'll try the other USB port. Hopefully I've not got a dead port. I've only had this laptop for a few days now. So, exciting start, no? Exciting start. So today I'm going to go for some red white Curse of Hospitality. As much as it does not complete our quest goals for the day, we're not looking at red white. Come on. There we go. Nope. Still no mouse. That's alright. I'll use the onboard mouse for today. Let's have a look. We have standard siphoner is what I've called it. So we are straining our opponent of a resource more valuable than most, and that is cards. It's also, I suppose there could be two good names for this. It's also build your own Ember Cleave is the other way I look at it, is because we are running both Blade Historian or Curse of Hospitality, which I really like as a pair of cards because everything gets double strike and trample, which we have learned from previous standards is busted. Especially if you have a nice white board. What's going on? Get yourself a few of those Luminar aspirants beefing each other up, egging each other on, along with some. I can't. Do you ever have those days where you just can't remember the name of half the card names you're playing with? We have Pokey Goblin that hits people when it is blocked by them. We have person who Professor of Symbiology. Don't even know what symbiology really means. It's probably worth checking. Symbiosis is two things relying on each other organically, I believe. Let's have a look. Symbiology. Symbiology. No, not STEM biology. Symbiology. Symbiosis. I mean, symbiosis, two dissimilar organisms. Any relationship or interaction between two dissimilar organisms is what you get for symbiosis. There you go. Vocab along with stunning gameplay. What else could you want? For some reason, we don't seem to be able to be getting any games today. It's kind of antithetical to what we're trying to do, which is play games. Yeah. Does make the whole thing a lot harder. See, now I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel. We have 60 card decks typically have 23 to 27 lands. I don't think I've ever gone as high as 27. I suppose if you're going landfall-esque, but I think it automatically has 24, doesn't it? The in-game one. Again, 124. So after about a minute, I found if you do end up joining a game, it will just result in a draw. Maybe there's no one playing standard today. Maybe it's Saturday. Maybe everyone's taken the day off and not told me. Maybe the problem is that we're doing our last. No, that's not the issue. The issue is just no one wants to play with me. Oh no. Okay, lovely background ambulance for you there. Let's try this again. An important mana advantage. I wouldn't say mana advantage is what. Yeah. Let's not try to argue with that tip. No, that one's very true. It's a good tip. If you waste your time, you will lose your first, second timers. More than 5 or fewer than 2. Fewer than two is the one that's always, oh, two landed. Okay. I wonder what's going on. Okay, still nothing. I'm not really sure what's going on, so I guess we'll just try something else. Let's try a standard event instead. Very sorry. Absolutely nothing's happened so far. Color challenge. Oh, okay. Something already done. Let's see. Let's try alchemy. Or is arena just down at the moment? Let's see. Sorry about this. All things fine. It's bizarre. Maybe we should just try a standard event and that will work. I'm quite happy to do a sudden event. In the meantime, I have recently done about 6 YouTube videos. So if you look in the description of my Twitch channel, I'm currently at that awkward point where I have 0 subs on both of these. So just getting the ball rolling would be very motivational on my end. So please show any support you can. Don't have to watch on a regular basis. um, yeah, I think the system's down, or I'm having problems on my end. I think I'm just going to restart Arena on my side of things, see if that helps. It's been 10 minutes now without any gameplay. Very sorry. Let's see. My apologies. Okay, no, we just closed it and it's open again. It's really bizarre. Connections to server lost. Okay, yeah, we've got problems with the set stability as well. Okay, let's try again. Let's see if this works. Come on, want to get going. Some good action. Cool. Right, straight into it. Yeah, I think we just need to restart the client. And I've boldly gone for a keep for 2 cusps of hospitalities. Love this card. Really wanted to get it working. Really want to get it to go. And I think we've optimized the deck now to have as many creatures as possible in place of things like, I don't know why I was running removal that wasn't creature based in when we have options such as Brutal Kafar and Skyclave Apparition so strongly. I Cool. Zombies again. Played zombies recently. Cool. Unfortunately, we're not quite getting the mana we want to see yet, but need to really read this card a bit more. What are they returning? Creature dies. They can't return anything, so it doesn't really matter. Just killed the butler. Who killed the butler? I killed the butler. Cool. Champions are perished. And we can go for a nice cusp of hospitality here. Start taking some of their cards. Really want Blade Historian next turn, and we can whack them for a whole bunch of damage. We take 2 of their cards off the top of their library. Can't use them every time. Can use them the card the turn that we hit them. Yep, they're going to go for the 4/4. I think this spells board wipe, does it not? No. Shadar. They want to race. In that case, I think we attack first. Deal 8. Get 2 cards off the top of their library. Play a Swamp. Play Hopeful Initiate. Another Curse of Hospitality. Awesome. And if they misplay here, we could just kill them with Double Strike. I don't think they see the Blade Historian coming. We have Trample, we have Double Strike. This is going to be 3 2/2s, which is going to be a total of 12 damage. They can't block with the token here. So all they really need to do is attack the Champion of the Parish, and then they, yeah, okay, they're dead. And there's something I'm missing here, which could be like a Meat Massacre. They can only do that for 1 at the moment, which is not enough. They might be holding up removal for the, yeah, for 1. That doesn't do anything. It does some things. You can kill 1 thing. But we have exactly lethal. Apart from the 1 life they gain, what a pain. And we can't play Blade Historian because of the nature of it being 4 mana. But we can have some fun here. Shambling Ghast. Oh, fantastic. Look at that. Undying Malice. No. Sorry, we wanted the treasure there, didn't we? Okay, we just... Oh, we've messed up here. So do we want to destroy the Meathead Massacre? Yes, is the answer. We also can just get a dragon if for our troubles, if we attack a dragon kin berserker. I don't think they remembered that. Let's see how this finishes. Cool. I haven't been paying this game the attention it requires, really. Okay, now we have double strike for 6. And they lose 2 creatures, we actually lose, so I think we just have to slam into it and accept our fate here. Yep. 1, 2. Good game. Cool. Fun times. Cool. Sorry for my lack of engagement. My housemate has been messaging me about stuff. um, cool. Goblin Javelin there. Good start. Feel very safe having the removal creatures here. Got Plague, which means I can draw and discard some cards, filter out my hand a bit better. Yeah, I think. Oh, no, we're not going to Plague here. Cool. Thieves' Tools. It's a nice card. I don't think it's very good against us. I don't think we want to let on that we have Blade Historian. I think we just tap with Plague here. Get some damage in. So they're doing the blood money thing. They seem to be doing it kind of a bit more budget friendly, which I'm into. A bit more variety in the cards makes it more interesting. Skullport Merchant has to go though. Ooh. So they want to get rid of Plague. I don't know if they do want to get rid of Plague. The idea with a lot of the early game choices was that they're kind of getting they want to use their removal on everything we play, so that there's nothing that they play. Like this Skullport Merchant I'm looking at now, I'm only thinking I really want to get rid of it because it's like a big roadblock for aggressive game plan. Where here I could choose to potentially play Blade Historian, start getting some aggro in a bit earlier. I'm getting rid of it because it's blocking us, and sometimes I don't really evaluate this or respect it maybe as much as I should. Oh no, I've got Blade Historian after Blade Historian after Blade Historian. It's going to be savage. Even a board wipe, they'll think they're safe. I could even fire up Den of the Bugbearer and just win next turn, I think. Okay, they draw cards. See, again, like, I had Hexblade. Interesting card to play in a Blood Money deck. It's just slightly unoptimized, but a bit more interesting. They play 2 cards, so we're going to exile one of their creatures. Then we exile the other one, Brutal Kafar, and we have... Do we just want to go Den of the Bugbear here? I think we win if we do Den of the Bugbear. I don't think it really matters too much. That's enough. That's enough to finish them off, because that's 10 damage if they block their biggest attacker. Cool. We've recovered that loss from the beginning. Nice. I hope everyone's enjoying their Saturday. I am currently on a week now of having COVID and having to isolate, which dampens the spirit slightly. Okay. Too many high drops, but we do have 2 Skyclaves, which are becoming quite useful. Curse and Blade Historian in the opening hand. We're very likely to draw into some earlier drops. Yeah, there you go, Luminarch. Cool. Yeah, this is coming along lovely, in fact. So we play the Luminarch. We're not going to be blocking with it anytime soon. It might get removed. If it gets removed, that's fine. We have enough things that we want to keep. Yeah, Skyclave makes this so much better. I don't know why I never ran it. I think a Curse of Hospitality, like, just the trample alone, I feel like is enough. So yeah, we'll just get rid of Shambling Gust. Need to be wary of the snow-covered swamp. We don't want to overextend into Blood on the Snow here. Yeah, okay, another one, that's fine. Same response. Get a blood token. If they... Yeah. I think they've got a sacrifice spell, so they're not going to be doing Blood on the Snow next turn, that's fine. We can just do Curse. And they don't have much... They have nothing to bring back. Why did this... Oh, they both got exiled. Okay, fair enough. To me, that spells that they don't have Blood on the Snow then, which means that we want to go to Luminarch to Curse. I think they would have just wanted to preserve these Skyclaves otherwise. We will boost the Luminarch. They're both at quite good value right now. I think they'll think they're okay to attack now as well, which would be good. Leave them wide open for about 10 damage to the face. 8 if they choose to block with the Pest. Cool, get some more lands. They have the Faceless Haven too, but which they might think is their defensive plan. Yeah, they'll probably attack with the blue guy here. No, alright, fair enough. In that case, I think we do want to go Blade Historian still. attack with a 3/3 and a 2/2, double strike. Yeah, fine. I think Luminarch. Still attack with both. I don't really care if they have a 1/1 from this Skyclave. Might ditch Curse here. But we have 10 incoming damage and they can block 9 of it at most anyway, so we're gonna draw 2 cards from the library here. And here we're not hoping for lands. Cool. Unfortunately we can't use either of those very well. Yeah, I think we'll discard the Curse at the end of their next turn. Den of the Bugbear is going to be so useful here. They've gone down a land as well, but they still have the creatures in the graveyard. So Blood on the Snow is not the one. Yep. Still nothing to get back with Blood on the Snow. We'll just use classic Blood. See what we get. Cool, that's good, that's a nice hasty attacker. We won't play a land because we might draw one off their deck. I think they're getting ready to attack our den here, but we're not going to give them that. Cool. Kill the Javelin there? Yeah. Now we get 2 cards from the Blade Historian, so it's double strike. See, these 2 cards? They're good friends, they're good friends. Agadeem's... Agadeem's Awakening. Yes, please. Snow-covered swamp. Agadeem's Awakening for 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello, sunshine. I was not expecting to do that today. Shame I can't exile anything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool, 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 cool. So we are 2-1 in this league now. And we actually cast a black spell, so our goal got slightly more achieved. Dungeon Crawler. Oh yes, I remember you. I remember you. Okay, this time. Yeah, we've got a 1-drop, we have a 2-drop, we have a 3-drop, we have a 4-drop. It's nice. So, it's Purican into Hopeful Initiate. Depending on if we get a land, I might play Plug here so we can draw into it. It's never really what you want to be doing, especially if you draw a second one. Well, no. It's a great thing about these. If you draw 2 of them, you have both powers, and both powers are great. Because you can attack, untap, and discard draw. Oof. Okay. Let's get rid of the Javelin here. Okay, we've got a land. That's good. Brutal Kafar will take care of the Aspirant. In fact, we've got another red-white deck. Boros Charm. Okay. Depends where they put the counter here. If they put it on Brutal, no, they don't. Cool. It's fine with me. I'm going to attack you with both of these, give you the option to destroy, give me my Dragonkin back. You chose not to, so I will choose to destroy your Luminarch. Detain that. I feel like this should be called detaining, rather than the actual mechanic detain. 3 damage? Yeah. How do you like 8 damage? Cool. Some sort of flash combat trick would be awesome, especially if it was attached to a creature. I'm trying to think if we have anything like that at the moment, but I don't think we do. Yeah, they're low on land. I'm not quite sure what they're thinking. Okay, Sunrise Cavalier. So they have the option to get really aggressive with Sunrise Cavalier and just attack with it. I do really like this card. I run another version of this deck where I run a similar kind of card. The thing is, we don't have Trample, do we? Oof. We don't have Trample, but they're going to win if we don't put a couple of blockers up, so we're going to do that. But other Sunrise Cavalry is all we need to worry about. I think they were just a bit too aggressive here. Didn't quite get their lands together as well. We can finish this off with Augusta. Augusta is great for combat. Arguably one of the most interesting combat-oriented commanders in a while, being that we can use her to choose what's tapped and untapped. Cool. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if everything was on defense here. If they attack with Sunrise, I'd be surprised. Yeah, okay, cool. They take the loss. And we move on to our next game against another foe. Yeah, like it. Shame we're not going first. The Javelineer into Aspirant is something I can get behind. Especially if that's 2 Aspirants. See, now we're getting faced against much more aggro-esque decks. Come on, Aspirant, do the same as me. Ah, Adversary. Fair enough. I understand the appeal. Yeah, I think we go Aspirant still. Hit them with Javelineer. I think they'll be tempted to attack with both their creatures, and I don't know if we want to. I think we do want to kill the Adversary just because of the lifelink. Okay, yeah, especially if they got Adelaide, they're going to be attacking. Adeline, sorry. This is what I do like about their deck slightly more than what we're doing, is they have a lot more opportunities to train. Do we want to play Augusta? Augusta is the only way we can start getting damage in with Javelineer further. Yeah, no. 3-2. I choose to take it. We need a second land. We really want to start playing 2 cards a turn or get Blade Historian down now. Never like to see that. Yeah, the Anthem effect. It's real. It's real. Maybe Initiate isn't right for us. Ah, there's the Hospitality, but no, this has gone too far south. They've got the Anthem. Good game. I never know if that goes through when you send it after you concede. I like to think it does. Alas, we do not know. So that's 2 for 2. No, it's 3 for 2. Done, got a full league with worth, so still holding up for that. Can't play the apparition, and I'm going to go for the aggressive here as run first. Okay. We got our apparition deck. There we go. So we really don't want to see half the cards they play. That I can deal with. I can deal with more Lunar Veterans. Oh, Charmed Stray. It's been a while. Oh, do we even really want to use the apparition here? I think we do. Yeah. Get one of these veterans. They were a bit annoying long term, and I can see a better Ajani's Bridesmaids in our future. And wedding announcements, yes. Don't want the card, huh? No? Sure. And we all have double strike. Anyone in chat's got some better ideas if we want initiate in this or if we don't? I initially put it in. The training works well with Aspirant, but or Sun God Sentinel, but not necessarily feeling it in this deck. Okay, so this is alright right now because the life total was really low, but it's can quickly change. I'm gonna use Plug's Chaos ability to get Professor Symbiology. That's cool. That means that we can get reduced to memory to take care of the angel, or expanded anatomy to make something chunky. Ooh, I think we want the chunk because that means more training possibilities. I sound like a manager. And yeah, let's stay on the offensive. They need to block with everything to kill Blade Historian here, I believe. Because I can just kill, yeah, because they need. They block with 2. Yeah, they need to block Blade Historian with everything. I think we'll call Blade Historian. Are they just going to do chump blocks with their 1-drops? Oh, mother. Blade Historian is not seeing enough play in Standard. It was so good in the Winota decks. Yep, Revitalize. I'm fairly convinced no one should ever play Revitalize. Cool, let's go Hopeful Initiate. I think there's always a better option. Oh, do we just want to roll Plug again? Get a Skyclave or a... let's roll Plug. Sun God Sentinel, not bad. Get rid of the kitty. Bye, kitty. And go... Now they need to do a lot less to kill the Blade Destroyer. I think we just sit tight. They don't have board wipes. They're mono white. They have that. They have all these things that care about them having lots of life, but we've got them down to 13 at this point. So, and okay, yeah, I think that's got to be GG. Yeah, Brutal Kafar. Lovely. Right. Obviously, we can't make any changes until it's out of this run, but I'm definitely considering making some changes. Hope everyone's having a lovely Saturday. I said it before, But I'll say it again. I have COVID, so I've been indoors for a week now, and that's taken the form of buying a new laptop and streaming one of my favorite games. Den of the Bugbear. It's a Luminarch Spirit into Kfar. We want them to second land naturally. Might not happen, but we have Symbiology with us. How can we be... Oh, it's double aspirin. Double aspirin. We love to see it. Do you have an aspirant? Yeah, you had an aspirant to the party. We'll have an aspirant party. A lot of aspiring going on here. Don't mind. I mean, you're not really part of the party, but party, get it? No, just keep aspiring. Keep getting those games. 4-4. Oh, oh, thank you, average guy, Gaz. You are the first follower in hopefully one of many. Lovely to have your company. I'm not sure if the alerts came up there. They're under the game window, which is a bit dumb. So if you, I don't know. Newbie error, right? Ooh, Thalia. Don't mind, just smash, smash, smash. Hi. First time chat, there you go. Did you come from the screen this time? No. I think I'm doing something wrong. I'll try again after this game. Lovely to have your company. Just going to aspire some more. Thalia, we really don't mind about Thalia. I think we have Curse of Hospitality as our non-creature permanent in our deck. And yeah, I don't even know. I'll try sending a message and see if it pops up. Hello. Alert box. Now that's a good question. So, someone who doesn't know anything about Magic, this is a very interesting question. So, I would recommend, if you know nothing, you don't know how to play, Arena, which is the software I'm currently playing, does a really good job at teaching you how to play. After that, it depends if you'd rather play it online or if you'd rather play it with friends. Is you have Arena, which is what I'm currently playing, which I've been playing for a good few years, free to play, which means that you can build up a decent collection over time if you put the time in. If you want to spend money, the best way to play is always in paper. But I mean, the problem is the answer is 100% yes. It's such a great game. It has been around for a very long time, and I think there's a good reason why it's been around for such a long time. However, I think the company that makes it has a good way of getting people into the game, but then there's quite a quick bar in terms of money or committing time to playing it. But I'd say download Arena, which is the software I'm using, Magic Arena. Do the tutorial. It will teach you how to play. If you find yourself really enjoying it, the first, I believe, 100 games, you'll also play against new people. So you will have quite a good... Oh, hang on one sec. That's an artifact, so we're just going to destroy it. So you'll have a very beginner-friendly experience, and then you'll find it gets quite hard quite quickly, unless you want to invest some money in. But there's also really good resources for budget decks that you can start out playing with, which... let me just link that to you. Budget standard decks, MTG Goldfish. This is a great resource for most things Magic. Let me just post it in the chat. There. Oh, no problem. You'll find that most people who play this game really love it, but do not enjoy the developer's approach to it. So it was bought by Hasbro, who you may know, are a massive American games company. And since then, there have been criticisms as to how it's been handled. Oh, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I'm afraid I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! Since I was... So, sorry, I'll explain the link I gave you first. The link I gave you is for if you complete that journey of doing this tutorial and are interested about making decks that are cheap to make on Arena. But yeah, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh when I was probably about 6 or 7, and I loved it. I had a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck that required Blue Eyes Paladin, I think. It was a ritual card, and I'm pretty sure me and my friends never knew how to play it, and I thought that cracked the game by always getting a Blue Eyes Dragon cheated out by turn 1 or 2, by turn 2 or 3. Okay, anyway, let's, I'm sorry, I'm just going to focus in for a moment here. We do not have a chance of winning this game. I don't think. Got Blade Historian, who gives you double strike, but I've been intrigued about trying out Duel Masters, like getting back into it. I'm curious if that has a similar, like, free to play for the first like few days, and then all of a sudden you have to like pay money to really get invested in it. But it was only through playing Magic that I really understood how broken the banned card Pot of Greed is. Just draw two. Who wouldn't include that? Like for free. But yeah, if you want any context or explanation of what's going on, please just drop a message and I'll happily explain the best I can. I can give you a mini tutorial right here if you want. Yeah, we're dead. I mean, I blocked in a way where I'm dead. Okay. So, I'll claim the prizes. So we've got, so what I'm doing now, so the context of how the economy works this game is like you pay £500 to do a league, which is where you play until you get 3 losses, and you get prizes based on the amount of wins you get. So I've just got 5 wins out of 7, and I lost 3 games. So it means that I get like 3 cards at the uncommon level, and I have got a rare card coincidentally as well, which is actually quite a good one for a zombie deck if you were looking at that. So explaining it is something. So another interesting thing is I don't know how much you know about Magic, and I think that that's an important thing to know. Is there's 5 core colors. When you start, you kind of pick one and you do 5 challenges where you gradually get given more cards to kind of increase your understanding of the different types. But I'm going to just kind of do a. So standard is the game, like similar format in Yu-Gi-Oh where there's certain cards that are in and out. I'm going to play the Goblin one because I think that's probably the most simplest to kind of explain. So you have, at the essence, you have lands, creatures, and spells, and then other things like change. Other things, there are other things in addition to that, which are kind of either like types of spells that last over a long term called enchantments, and there's planeswalkers who are like magical, mythical creatures who work for you. However, this is just got lands and creatures. The resources are lands. When you draw a hand, you kind of have to decide, have I got enough land to play enough creatures? I'm going to play a mountain, which is a red land, which means that I can play this creature because it has 1 red symbol in its cost, which is called Fireblade Charger, which is a goblin. Its attack and defense is at the bottom. It has 1 attack and 1 defense. So each time I attack the opponent, their life total will be reduced by 1. This is a goblin, obviously, cost 2, so it's slightly better. It's 2/2, and it has an ability where if I choose to use my mana, which I get from my land, so each time you use a land, it gives you 1 mana a turn, and then I can use that mana either to pay 2 for this ability, or I can pay 2 to cast another creature. Right now, I've got 2 creatures, they've got 1, and I'm thinking that I want to put more creatures down, so I'm going to do that. This one has first strike, which is a very common ability. It means that it will deal its damage before someone else gets the chance to. So imagine she's got a sword, she like kills the goblin before the goblin kills it. If I had something that was stronger and had like 2 defense, then that means it would survive getting swiped by the sword. In fact, it's very difficult to kind of explain this game as you go along. Okay. But if you have any questions, ask away and I will happily answer to my best, because otherwise I just feel like I'm talking to a... You kind of get it a bit. That's good. But yeah, absolutely feel free to ask any questions, and I'll explain. But like, right, what's going on right here is this one having first strike means that anything I attack with... I'll send you the download link. It's quite easy. There we go. There's a link. For the one that I'm currently playing, which is Arena, there's another version called Magic Online, which is a lot older. It's from like 2006, and it looks like it's from 2006. Okay, I'm just going to attack here. Oh. So, no, that's no problem. Let me know what you think. I haven't played it. I haven't had the new player experience in a very long time, so I think it helps you out quite a lot. And when you're new as well, they do throw a lot of cards at you. Not all of them are the best, but you kind of have everything you need to start making your own decks. Yeah, unfortunately as well. So I can't send, like, I'd love to. I did this. I used to play Hex before this, and where you can send each other cards, but you can't do it on this. So I can't actually send you some cards to help you with your starting experience, which would be a nice thing to be able to do. Another criticism of this game is that you can't trade yet. But I've been playing for... Well, I started playing when I was 7, when a family friend introduced it to my dad and myself. So I played from about the age of 7 to the age of about 12, and then I recently got it back. And then I stopped playing for like a good 10 years, and then I played since the set Ixalan came out, which was probably about 2 or 3 years ago now, maybe 4, I'm not sure. So I've been playing for a while since it's become digital friendly again. Since it's become digital friendly, full stop, I've been playing a lot more. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the red-white deck I was playing. Yeah, I've been playing a while, but I've recently met with one of my other friends who learned it really, like, picked it all up really quickly. Like anything, you know, the more you play it, the more you understand it. Probably the first, like, 10 games or so, there'll be things where you're like, wait, that doesn't make sense. And then you pick it up. But yeah, there was a game called Hex, which I played before this, which has since gone bust, like a lot of card games. Magic won't do that. It's too big to fail. He says, touching wood. Right. See, I'm nowhere near as focused with this deck. It's just so, like, it's a lot more relaxed. Right. What do we want to do? They're playing mono away. They've got a Stoneblighter's Familiar that's going to get annoying, but we can roll Eruption in next turn, so we just add to our board here. Keep attacking with the Fireblade charges. Okay. Now we need to hit Stoneblighter's Familiar. Do you know what? This Goblins deck used to be a lot more fun. Now it's just kind of a bit, yeah. Let's just activate this twice. Attack for 8. Cool. Yeah, we died. Right, I'm going to go back to the deck we were actually playing in the name of this stream and think about any changes we want to make. I would not recommend trying to play the deck that this stream is highlighting. Not only is it more a fun deck with a lot of rares that you wouldn't use anywhere else. Actually, most of the shell of this deck you'd use. You'd use this quite commonly and this quite commonly. Curse of Hospitality is the card that I've tried to build around. And I'm thinking of what changes I need to make to the deck. Maybe we have, how much land do we have? 12, 18, 23. So, let's see. What do we want to lose? I don't know. I mean, maybe give it some more tries with the Skyclave, see what situations we get ourselves in where we just think that we really want another card. It might just be that I've just... And also, the other thing I find with Arena, so I'm free to play, so I'm not going to have the best cards at any one point or the most optimal decks. And one, like if you're playing more than one color, you need these like rare lands, which cost quite a lot of time and effort to get to make your deck as efficient as possible. But I think people have different attitudes to it. Or people just buy the lands and it improves their gameplay unnoticeably. Noticeably, but not immediately apparent. Yeah, let me know, Gaz, if you do have a go, if you're trying it now. So it'd be good to know what like the beginner experience is like. And if you've played other card games, it's gonna help you a lot anyway. Like you'll get a lot of the core concepts that are important. Okay, yeah, this is nice. Got a good 2, 3, 4 going on here. Nice. I'm just going to put this into play tapped. Yeah, see, I don't know dual monsters, and when you say dual monsters, I immediately think of Yu-Gi-Oh! What do we want to lose? I think the Professor isn't screaming to be played right now. So yeah, I don't know what dual monsters is like, to be honest. But I know Hearthstone uses mana as well, I think. Like the energy you use each turn, I'm pretty sure it's called mana. Oh, it is dual masters, okay. I just assumed there was... Okay, an interesting start. See, this creature here also has first strike, which is part of the reason I chose it for this deck. I think we don't want to Skyclave anything yet. Let's just get rid of some of these. In fact, one of my, I had two, this is going back a while now, this is going back like 2000-esque era. I used to have two Game Boy games, which both were Yu-Gi-Oh based. One was the dice one, which I think they've actually like redone recently, where you roll dice and you like create a board based on the nets of the dice, and the monsters would fight each other. And the aim was to like build. You both have like two ends of a grid, and you'd build your board around your monsters, and the aim was to get a monster to your opponent. It's kind of like a weird Yu-Gi-Oh chess thing, but it was like had all the monsters from Yu-Gi-Oh, but it didn't feel in any way like Yu-Gi-Oh. It was just like the IP. Oh, Vengeful Stranger, nice. What do we have to do for this? Beginning of your upkeep, I need to sacrifice stuff. Okay. That's annoying. Maybe we just use Apparition on that. I think we do. It's just really annoying. Cool. Yep, that makes sense. Now they can kill something. They're going for the Dragonkin Berserker over the Skyclave Apparition. I don't blame them, because that can start... You wouldn't know it, but the ability on this means that if it attacks and I have 5 mana available, I can just make a dragon. Which is a cheeky, underrated ability for something that costs 2 mana for 2. Oof, what will they choose? Another Blade Historian or Curse of Hospitality? I'd get rid of Curse of Hospitality if I were them. Alas, they did not. Right, so this is where we get to play all of our opponent's stuff, which is quite fun. We are going to put an enchantment on them, which means when we hit them, we take cards out of their deck. And this lets us hit them twice. So that's for a total of 4 if they don't put anything in the way of our creatures. Even then, so this has 2 abilities that are good to know about in Magic. Trample means that this has 2 attack, and this has 2 defense, which means that it's blocked. However, if something this 1/1 with 1 defense blocked a 2/3, usually it would block all the damage, but trample means it tramples over, so it like keeps going. And here they have tried to kill my monster, but have failed because this kills things. Nice. And hungry for more. Yeah, okay. They've conceded. Nice. And as I'm new, I'm going to be shamelessly self-promoting. There's also a link to my YouTube channel. Oh, look, free money. It also sometimes gives you free money, this game. It's quite nice. I'm shamelessly self-promoting because I'm new, but I also have a YouTube channel in the link to my Twitch. So I'm going to upload probably this video and some others. I've already uploaded about 6. Not very beginner friendly though, unfortunately. Right, so we're going to do one more event today. Standard events. And see if we can get ourselves some more currency. More cards, more rank. Hmm. That's much better. We have the initiate, so I don't really want the javelin here. Just use the planes, show them the hopeful initiative. Never felt that tempted to play with Usher. Yeah, Luminarch. Okay, it's fine. Just pay attention to where they put their counters. And Professor. I think if we play start from scratch here, that means that they're probably going to want to put their 1/1 counter on Luminarch. This is quite sneaky. I've shown them a card that deals 1 damage. They've got a card that makes their card stronger. So and this just destroys anything. So I'm going to make them make their own card stronger, hopefully, and then destroy it with something else. I've like distracted them in a way. Their retaliation. So this is the deck we've just played with my other Goblins deck, which I might delete, honestly. I don't like it that much at all. And this I can also destroy with Portable Hole. It's quite nice. Where are you going to put it? Yes. Yes, you are. Good. So they're getting some good damage in here. But you don't die until you get down to 0, so sometimes you just let it happen. There we go. Luminarch's dead. Oh, very nice. But I think we're just going to Skyclave that next turn as well. We're looking a bit low now. Yeah, something like Sun God Sentinel is really what we want to see. Cool. So we're going to give them 2/2/2s back. Are we okay here? It does feel like we're grasping at straws a bit. Another one of those, another Intrepid Adversary is really not what we wanted to see. I think we do this and this. Gives them a 2/2 again. And now we just play some beefy creatures. Okay, yeah, this came right in time. Dragonkin Berserker and Sun God Sentinel can sort out the rest of what they're playing. The first striker being quite important here. No, because they have two. No, actually, hopefully they don't see it, and we'll kill the Intrepid Adversary with first strike, and then that means all their stuff gets reduced in power and toughness. I think they're going to go. Oh, okay. They didn't go for the boast. Is this an instant? No, that's a shame. That's a sorcery. So we're going to use this to destroy the portable hull. They've also, if like me, are a massive nerd, they recently did an expansion of cards for Dungeons and Dragons cards. So that might be an appealing factor to one. Cool, right. I think we're stabilizing. Can start making dragons soon. I think that's our out. They're going to attack. They can make 2 tokens. They're getting the Faceless Haven fired up, so I think, yeah, they're attacking. And they could still boast as well. Let's see if they do that. That'd be interesting. Yeah, they're boasting. Boasting is an ability. They're not BMing me. Okay, so they've not attacked with the adversary, but these are still 2 toughness attackers. I don't like this block, but we don't have many options. Yeah, it's cleared it up a bit, I suppose. We're so close to being able to play Dragon as well as something else. How concerned are we about that? Okay, yeah, cool. No, not at all, man. Always happy to lend a hand. I'd recommend it. Yeah, sure. Happily. Thank you. See you again. What are we doing? We are playing this and exiling the Intrepid Adversary. That's what we're doing. And then we start making dragons next turn. Is the Faceless Haven going to kill us here? I don't think it is. Nice. So they can destroy our den. That's our den of the bug den, not the our den. Yeah, meta humor. Kill that with that, kill that with that, kill that with, block that with that. What would this leave us with? No, it might leave us without the Dragon King Berserker, so I think we go with those 2 there, that one there, and then... No, well, okay, that was a terrible block. We've been on the back foot the whole time, really. Yeah, okay, I was expecting that. That I'm not too worried about. Nice. Okay, so I need to play the Professor. But the next thing is, what do I want to do with it? They're going to have 3 attackers. I think we've lost. We've definitely lost here. Yeah, we've lost. Shame, that's a close one. Even with the bonus life, they just have the Faceless Haven, which is too much for us. Yeah, that was a really good game though. I really enjoyed that. Kill that. Kill that. Yeah, they hit us for free. We did. Okay, so start off with 1 loss, but after that game, can't be too sad. It's a good game. Nice, yeah, got the Professor so we can get out of any land trouble we have. Which, after drawing Curse of Hospitality, is not looking great. It's a lot of troops. So this is really where we do want environmental sciences out there. Dungeon Crawler. Interesting card. Doesn't even come back to play when it dies. No, I don't think we do want to. Yeah, this kind of sucks, right? We need to get a red land. And that's our turn. Archgall of Fraven would be good to kill. Love their little hats. Yeah, they're not giving us the satisfaction though, so we're just going to kill it with Skyclave instead. Come on, more land. We're really in the land department. Looking for some real estate. Yeah, we just need to get the Archgall gone. Like, I want to start killing their stuff, but I don't want them to get card advantage out of it. So we've got a beefy hand, it's just we don't have the lands to play most of it yet. And so we're just fighting the fights of killing things. I'm not too worried about the Doom Descenter dying right now. It's a nice old art version of it. With a nice old school zombie. Yeah, okay, nice big board. Luminarch Javelineer. Buff up the Apparition. And next turn, unless, well, we've got plans for however much land we end up with, but we can play 2 more creatures next turn too. Because they're just flooding the board with creatures, and so we can do the same. If Skyclave gets hit, then we're sad. But we're willing to lose the Aspirant. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're sad. But we have to lose the Aspirant here. We can't justify... It's a good opportunity to kill the Ghast as well, because there's nothing they're going to diminish any further. How do we gain life? We need to gain some life. Environmental studies, really, isn't it? Okay, that's much better. So get you out, get you out. That dissuades most of the blockers. Just kind of get the ones that can come back, even though it's for completing adventures. Okay, yeah, that's fine now. We're slightly less concerned about that. We're still not in attacking territory yet, though. Yeah. Okay, if they just attack with Eye-Twitch, though, that's positive. No. No, they're going full... the full English. Yeah, it's a zombie. No! So now we play Augusta and Hopeful Initiate. Or buffed for blocking. And the Dragon King Berserker attacking is our way of stopping the Eye-Switch, not gaining life. Is it a zombie? No, it's just an eye bat. Of course, what else could it be? It's clearly an eye bat. I mean, it could also be pronounced yet, which, but no one's chosen to pronounce it that way yet. No. Okay, well, we're just going to go up to that next land then. Environmental studies. Got a land. I think we want to attack with these two. In this one attacking, the other one defending, as it were. I suppose the problem with Curse is that it maybe belongs more in kind of an evasive deck. Maybe belongs in a cheap flyers. Maybe it belongs in Izzet more than it belongs in Boros, because red-white is more about maxing out damage early and just killing. And while this is kind of like card advantage from hitting your opponents, which I think is a much more blue thing than it is a white thing. We get nice stats out of our creatures with our current setup. They're very supportive of each other. They're good friends. Yeah, okay. No, that's a bit annoying. But I am going to insist on killing the Archcall of Freedom. Yeah. Have we seen much sacrifice draw? No. Okay. Let's start playing their stuff. Oh, I could have done it with Augusta as well. They basically have vigilance with her. Hero's Downfall is in standard. At uncommon. Oof. That's our clock dramatically down. Okay, we'll attack with everything. And untap everything. And we can kill Dogged Pursuit with the Hopeful Initiate counters, fortunately. Or we can just play our own Eye-Twitch. Play Dragon King for 2, and then destroy Dogged Pursuit. This is going to be, again, it's going to be really close. I'm really not sure. I'm not feeling comfortable yet because we're at 2 life. I'm just going to destroy the Dogged Pursuit now. I don't like it. 2 counters, and then we can put them back on. We're training. I'm going to put another Curse of Hospitality on them. Yes! Yes! Nice. Okay, another really good game there. Really happy with how that went. Deserved the win that time, and got our second black spell cast of the day playing our red-white deck. Yeah, yeah, super stunning. Just what we wanted. Hello. Two pirate classes. But what are you going to do about my Luminax, eh? I'm getting for one. Our life does not matter as anywhere near as much as theirs does right now. Yeah, okay, so here's the first of these S kind of creatures. And here's my first response to them. Okay. Hit them with Curse here. Start sapping up some of their cards. Yeah, make this slightly bigger. I think we're having a good start. Exile 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. 2 lands and a Valkyrie. Happy to see the Valkyrie go. Do we win? I feel like we win. Yeah, cool. Nice and fast. That was a really good start. Really good win. Even got a forest out of it. So I think I'm going to take this in a different direction once I finish this league. I'm going to try a blue-red variant of Curse of Hospitality. We've got our 15th win of the day to get ourselves a black dragon. Shame it costs 7 mana. I don't know why that's uncommon. um, oh. It could be a keep if it just had anything going. If we had any guarantee of a third land or a second creature, which is most likely what we're going to draw, so I'm going to risk it. That is most our deck, after all, is cheap creatures and lands. Yeah, there we go. And I think we want to actually not be on the aggression this time. Let them lose the Usher. I really don't want them to. Okay, doesn't matter. They're definitely buffing the Usher here, though. Yep. Nope. In which case, I think I'll attack you. Yeah. Fortunately, we have to save up the aspirant evaporation. But at least we get out on turn 3 with the tap land. Don't buff yourself. Do it for yourself, Luminarch. Okay, it's fine. Because we have 2 operations, it means we can get rid of the Usher and then get rid of the Luminarch. As much as I'd love to do the 3-drop Curse of Hospitality, the 4th group drop Blade Historia, this is what we lose. from not being in red-white with Curse of Hospitality is we lose Blade Historian, who is make your own Embercleave. It's lovely. Okay. I think we Blade Historian. Full attack. If they attack us back, that gives us room to Curse of Hospitality and just play stuff. Ah, the Battlefield Raptor has first strike, of course. That's a massive pump for me. Yeah, that's terrible. Ugh. I feel shame. Do I get my Skyclave back now? No. No, we attack. No, we want blockers. But we need to get rid of this more. I've messed this game up all sorts. No, we're on the defensive. The flyer is going to kill us. If we had nothing else to worry about, I can't believe we took the apparition. They've got a portable hull for this anyway. That's fair. Yeah, well, if you play aggro, sometimes you're going to get aggroed. It happens. Anything we can draw? Let's see. Nope. Oh, no. No, if I had more mana, more white mana, I could do this into Learn, Exile, but wouldn't be enough. And so our second league today is looking a bit less prosperous. We have ourselves one loss away from only winning 2 games. Okay. Again, a good 1-2. Plug after Hopeful Initiate. And Skyclave. Or do we want to go Sungold and just... Yeah, they've played nothing else, but also we might need to draw and discard next turn, so we do have to play Plug. Shame. Don't really want to see any of these free go. Especially when we're playing Black. Black is so heavily, like, graveyard-based at the moment. Okay, no, everything's just kind of worked out. Well, play Sungold Sentinel then. Start hitting them. I just want to make sure that they don't think they can just play no creatures for 3 turns and get away with it. What else is our role in this world as an aggro deck? Don't have Blood in the Snow. If they do, yeah, okay. They barely saw anything out of them. One Savage Corgia. We exiled one Savage Corgia. But alas, they ended up getting savagely gorged themselves. Cool. Big scoop. Okay. I kept this because we have the Aspirant and the Professor. It's not a strong hand. If we get more lands, it will be. I'm still going to play the Aspirant first. I'm going to be greedy. White-green. So we're looking probably at life gain. Ooh, Lotus Cobra though. Interesting. Right, well, we're going to be really far behind soon. we don't start getting our land situation sorted out. So we'll hit you for free, but that's all we'll commit to at this point. But I'd love to kafar up whatever this Lotus Cobra shoots out. Or Curse of Hospitality, even if they kind of like just don't play anything and tap out on an enchantment, it'd be nice just to Curse of Hospitality them. Though this is best on turn 4 after you've played a decent board. It's not good on turn 3 because you can't play their lands. Oh! Oh, how generous! Oh, how cute! How very... I've never seen Secret Rendezvous played. Ever. And I'm just charmed. Unfortunately, we're still pretty much doing what we were going to do, but slightly differently this time. We're going to play, instead, we're going to go grab the planes and play a hopeful initiate. And buff up Luminarch further, because love it. Love the Luminarch. And they have exile removal on the one side, they might have fight removal in the green side. What did they discard? They discarded Ramp. What is happening? What do we even want to discard? I don't know, I never really have to discard hand size with this deck. I'm confused and refreshed by their kindness. Ah, here it is. Here's the Moon Dancer. Okay, all is not forgiven. And the Unicorn, right. I think if Wizards told more people that there was unicorns in the game, they would definitely reach a wider demographic. Make this a bit bigger. Chunk. They want to kill the Aspirant here. Power to them. 5 damage, and we have a Blade Historian in hand. Or we can just give everything trample. But they are going to gain life. They love gaining life. Have they done it? Have they just found out where Secret Rendezvous belongs in the world? Have they just gone and done that? Yeah, okay, see. Fight-based removal. Land, yes, right. You get rid of this. Sound good? Then you come in and we're going to buff up the Dragonkin Berserker because it's awesome. And now the Initiate can get rid of the Cleric class as well. I'm feeling good. This is feeling like where we want to be. Curse. Yeah, nice. Another win. See, when you win, it's quick. When you lose, it's painful and slow. That's how the aggro life lives. Even though I can't even firmly commit to full-on aggro, I could play 2 games of Goblins and got bored. So I need at least one card that gets me card advantage to stay. Okay, yeah, looking good. We care more about the high drops, like the Augusta and Blade Historian, to want to get this out too early, I think. I'm not really sure what we're getting with Professor yet, but it could just be land. Oh. Maybe we just go Javelinier, ready for Augusta. Because the problem with these monks is that they become 2 power really quickly, which means they've got cheap 2-drops, but if we have something that can take care of those, which we do, even if they put this second one, I don't know where they're going to put it, they might put it on Code Spell, and they put it on Monk. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, Luminarch. But we're going to go Augusta. Okay, Blade Historian? No, not quite Blade Historian. Luminarch feels really good. We want to start putting counters on things, but we also really want land. So Luminarch, hopeful. Augusta just makes us... In fact, we can attack with Augusta. Look at that. Isn't Augusta beautiful? As a card. Maybe a person, but now she's dead. Like, they appreciate, they respected Augusta there. Skyclave, goodbye Luminarch. Code spell, they're almost out of cards, as are we. 4 damage. Oh, see. We have the Curse of Hospitality. How much is the swing back here? Fatal. Now they want ones with Trample. So what I'm hoping happens here is they go for the all-out swing. We can Blade Historian. We can't quite deal double enough damage. I'm just hoping we get like a 1-drop and a planes off of hitting them with Curse of Hospitality. Or that. Yeah, no, I'm losing it. I'm losing the brain power. Kabira Takedown is a land. It's a good land. I see it a lot. I never use it, but I see it a lot. Okay, they've got the Blade Historian. That's us. Okay, so we block that. A surprise board wipe would be really funny. But I don't think we're going to see it, and unless they let the Goblin hit and we get some sort of board wipe. Yeah, good game. Professor. Reduce. Kill this. Say good game. And wish them well. Cool, lovely. Well, that's our second league of the day. We've got ourselves a money back, a Mark of Waltzer. Ooh, that's an interesting aggro card. That could go very well with the daylight night thing that we saw earlier in red white. Veteran adventurer and practical research. Okay, cool. So we broke even, got a few cards. It's nice. Right, so blue black is our goal for the day. So it's going to be our final few games now. I'm just going to look in the format, see what we've got in blue and black that we might want to play. Historic, blue, black. We don't really have anything in those colours, but we are going to play our Bolus historic deck that does have blue and black as quite a prominent theme in it. So from now on, this is not going to be any more gameplay of the deck we were playing. I'm just going to play a few games of historic with our Bolus deck, and then we're going to call it a day. But thank you very much for spending your time here today. Consider following if you would like to come back again. Really helps me out in terms of getting the ball rolling, really. Right, black. So we can thought regime. They have the elves. I want to see what's going on in that hand of theirs. More elves, presumably? Yes, a whole bunch of elves. Elvish Warmaster is annoying. These are all very annoying, but I think Marwen's got to go. And we want to seize the spoils. Yeah. Seize the spoils. We want to get ourselves one of our board wipes pretty soon. Cryo the Carnarium to deal with this kind of deck. Sky Shroud Lookout is really good. I really like those random tools the elf decks just get every now and then. Cool, right, we really need our board wipes. We have them. We just need to get them now. Realm Walker. And we're up to 4, so we'll get that last card of theirs with Nicol Bolas the Ravager. Which is Circle of Dreams. And they can put all their mana into their Elvish War Master now, which will give them how much? +2/+2. Oh, so I can kill it. Nice. But I think we were just unfortunate enough not just to draw Cry of the Carnarium in the game that we needed it, so yeah, we're a -3. No biggie. We lost. And pull more blue and black spells and we're done. Oh, this is nice. Get a whack the hand a couple of times. Croxa, Titan of Death's Hunger. The card again, is still in standard. Don't see much out of the guy. Turbo Croxa seems like a good archetype to build. I think I still have a mythic left to maybe build around him. Oof, and look at that. Look at that. Cry of the Carnarium. I'm going to give it another Croxa. And we get another Croxa. We're going to let them go into the Cry of the Carnarium a bit more. Maybe play Nicol Bolas next turn if we have the mana for it. I don't really want to see the spoils again, but it's looking like we might have to. Our mana today seems to be the issue. As isn't it? When is it not? Okay. Maybe we just use Cry here. Nah, let's Bolas them. Cool. Kaiseraf. And maybe we want to get rid of the Cross Celebrant just for the sake. Nah, no, leave it. Leave it. Yeah, I'm definitely building a Croxa deck soon. Mihawk Masaka. Jokes on them, none of their stuff's gonna die. It's all gonna be eaten into smithereens. Whatever's going on here is terrifying, I'm not really sure what it is. So we're even gonna discard the Bloodchief's chest to show them. In fact, I think we're gonna attack with Nicol Bolas first. Then we still have enough mana to transform the next turn. We use Cry this turn. I think that might be a GG moment. It doesn't seem like it has been. Yeah, okay, they kill it. We have enough mana to bring back Croxa, and we have enough mana to play Nicol Bolas. So why don't we do both? Yeah. Okay. I love this deck. This deck's so fun. Just legendary creatures that are horrible to deal with in the evilest colors, excluding like, oh, and we have our mythic. So thank you everyone for joining me today. Last chance to drop a subscribe if you fancy. Would really appreciate it. But I get it if not. So let's see what we got. We got our yeah, I want to use those cards, so that's really nice. One to get there. Lovely. Fantastic. Right. Well, have a good evening, have a good life, have a good time, have a good dinner. See ya.